Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, the Coalition has ruled out paying compensation to other nations for the effects of climate change. Will the Albanese government also rule out signing Australia up to compensating other countries as part of the deal being negotiated at COP27 in Egypt?
Member for Hunter. The Minister for Climate Change. I'll give the call to the Prime Minister. Order. Members on my left, the question has been asked in silence. Order. The Minister for Cyber Security. The member for Moreton. The Prime Minister will be heard in silence. And I give the call to the Prime Minister.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker. One of the things I won't do is, in front of a boom mic, make a joke about our island neighbours down there. That's one of the things that I won't do. I won't do that. And I won't do that because I want to build good relations with our Pacific neighbours. And one of the things that we provided for in the budget for all there to see.
Member for Hunter.
And if the Leader of the Opposition wants to have a look at the budget papers, we've made it very clear that one of the things that we will do is provide support for our Pacific Island neighbours for infrastructure that needs to be dealing with because of the threat that countries like Tuvalu and Kiribati are experiencing. One of the things that we saw during the election campaign, Mr Speaker, was the Solomon Islands, and was front and centre of the campaign. The fact that Australia, unfortunately, has stepped back, and other nations with the strategic competition that's occurring in our region have stepped in. One of the things we need to be very conscious of is that climate change is indeed a national security issue. That is something that is recognised by the United States. It's something that's recognised by our other partners and indeed our allies. It's something that was recognised in the Quad Leaders meeting. The first thing I did as Prime Minister was get on a plane and visit Tokyo to meet with Prime Minister Modi, Prime Minister Kishida and President Biden. And there we spoke about the responsibility that we have as leaders of developed nations to engage in our region, in Southeast Asia, in the Indo-Pacific. So what we won't be doing, Mr Speaker, is trying to score a cheap domestic political point and at the same time—
Order. Members on my left.
And at the same time actually set back our international relations. So you can't say you care about strategic competition in the region whilst you continue with this sort of position. No wonder that Senator Wong has had to work so hard to restore Australia's standing in our region.
Order. I give the call to the member for Higgins.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the